Hey y'all, it's me, Janique. Real Talk New York with Janique. I'm rocking my one of my favorite wigs, honestly. I made this wig about 4 years ago. Oh no, not 4 years ago. I made this wig 2 years ago from scratch. Sold it, dyed it, bleached it. There's so much to it, but I love this wig. It's beautiful. And it matches with my dress. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I was thinking, right? Oh my God, be very careful. Listen, there's some exes, if you left them on bad terms, if you guys left on bad terms and you guys broke up on bad terms, that person was in your life raising hell, sabotaging you, sabotage. And when I say sabotage, I mean undermining your success. Okay, I used to live with one of my exes and stuff like that, and the lease is in my name, and this man went ahead and violated the lease, knowing that is my name. I put the money down. Me. He went ahead behind my back and violated the lease, secretly trying to get me evicted out of my apartment. What happened was, in the rental agreement, you're not supposed to have anybody working out in the gym if they're not on the lease. And I told him, listen, you cannot go downstairs in the gym. I explained that to him. I said I have to go with because I'm following the rules. I work hard for my things, so I'm following the rules of, to keep my things, right? Because I work hard. Nobody give me a penny. You get what I'm saying? I work for my things, and I have to have responsibilities I gotta take care of. So anyway, so after that, now the man went downstairs in the gym without my permission. After I told him, look, you're not on the lease, do not do that. After I told him, he literally went downstairs, and this is sabotage. He spitefully did that. He went downstairs. I saw him pumping in that gym, bam, 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 on that treadmill, going like bam, 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 bam. And you know when they're doing that on the treadmill, going like that, wah, wah, they're not paying attention to nobody. So I went out there in the gym, and I started spying. I was peeping, and I looked at him to make sure it was him. He was going on the gym. Bam, bam. And I said, all right, no problem. So later on when he came upstairs, I said, hey, did you go to the gym? He lied and said he didn't go to the gym. He lied. He tried to sabotage me. Listen, whenever these exes leave your life, let them go. Especially when they've been in your life. They probably come in your life. They see you're doing well. Especially if you're doing well and you're doing better than you did when you were with them. They're going to come into your life. They see you doing good. They could see the glow. They could see how you're doing good. You're successful. You know what I'm saying? And they come back and they want to destroy you. And a lot of them are narcissists because they have pathological envy. Pathological envy because they're so envious inside. And you know when you could tell somebody's envious by their action. People who sabotage, throw you underneath the bus, and gossip, that's sign of envy. He was sabotaging me, trying to get me to lose my place. And then he tried to re-enter back in my life. There's numerous things that man did that in relationship because he didn't want to see me rise to success. I used to see the way he looked at me when, I'm having a conversation with somebody out of envy. He used to look at me because he don't want me to be confident. He don't want me to look good. He don't want me to glow. He's in competition with me. I felt that. I felt that competition. You went ahead and were behind my back and try to get me evicted out of my apartment. You think you're going to get me back in my life? This is New York City. You know how hard it is to get an apartment? You think you're going to come back in my life? The amount of things that person did, be careful. Do not let these snakes back in your life. If you know they're a snake and a backstabber, do not let these snakes come back in your life. Your life is going good. You ever notice that when these snakes leave your life, God release all the blessings? You ever notice, I swear to God, when these snakes leave your life, these backstabbers, they claiming like they're a relationship partner. You could never love me and want to see me out of my place. You know I told you couldn't go back there. And not only that, this man, I introduced him to one of my clients. Who was married by her name. I should blow her whole name up. But anyway, I introduced her to one of my clients. And let me tell you, honey, for him to get business, for him to do PR, because she wanted to be a blogger, or whatever the hell she want to do, fashion or whatever she want to do. But anyhow, this man went ahead and was hugged up on my client at the event. Hugged up. The snake. You understand? And he had a vendetta against me because of the fact that when we were kids, we dated when we were kids, and I chose my son's father over him. So I thought he came back in my life for love. No, he came back to spite me. Do not let them come back in your life. They're going to come back to spite you. Whenever things doesn't end well, a lot of times they come back and do you dirty. They're thinking they're sinning. You think they love you and they're not. Because if they loved you, they would have been acting right in your life in the first place. They didn't love you. What they did was they were angry and bitter because of the fact that whatever, maybe your shine, your success, they didn't like that, so they want to cut you down, or whatever, they're not doing good in their life, or their career is not going well. So a lot of people are angry and bitter because they're not, their career is not going well, and because your is going well, and you know what I'm saying, you have potential, they will tear you down, honey. So if they were good, and if they had so much good intentions, why they wasn't acting right in the first place in your life? Why? Do not let them come back in, because they're coming here because they sat down and they sat and they plotted. That's what they're doing. They're not coming to make your life better. They're coming to plot. These are narcissists, because when they was in your life, there was envious, pathological envy, trying to get you to lose your things, trying to tear you down, break up relationships with you and your family members. And when they came back up in your life and they're trying to come back, they're trying to destroy you. They're sitting down watching you from afar, not with no love in their heart, with hate. With hate and envy and jealousy. And they say, oh, how could I go back and pretend? You're the love of my life. You're the woman that I love so much. So they pretend to get back in love bombing. You better know what a narcissist is. Love bombing. That's what they do in the beginning. Bomb you with love, love, love. So you could think that they actually love you. They love bomb you. And then to get back in your life. And once they're back in your life, they're tearing down your house. They're tearing down your finances, tearing down your credit, tearing down your family relationship, talking about your kids, talking about your kids. Lord, let me tell you something. When somebody talk about a child who's innocent, a child, they're low life dog. They're lower life. They're lower than dirt, because guess what? Children are the only ones that's innocent on this earth. And they have nothing to do with hate. You don't allow that. They talk about your kids. Anyway, let me tell you something. Don't let these snakes back up in your life. They sat there for years and years watching you, trying to plot and say how I'm going to finish her off this time, how I'm going to finish him off this time, because it goes for men and women. Because, yeah, ex-female, spiteful, snake, baby mama, whoever, ex-wife, a lot of these people with spiteful energy. Spiteful people are evil. And most of them are narcissists. Do not let no spiteful ex. And my mom says, if things ended on bad terms, I could see if you guys moved away. I get it, you can reconnect with an ex. Say, for instance, you was in high school and he would move to California and you had to stay in New York, and then you guys meet up back on Instagram or you connect. Yeah, get back together, because it wasn't a bad breakup. But if somebody deliberately showed you their true colors in that relationship already, that there was a snake and a backstabber and a sabotager in the relationship already, they were no good, a terrible, evil individual, and you let them back in your life, they're probably 9 times out of 10, they're coming back to destroy you. They're envious, hateful, and evil, and spiteful. Spiteful people are no good. Anyway, guys, big up yourself, large up yourself. Real talk, New York with Johnny. Let them go. Okay? Let them go. You see all your blessings flow.